Oh boy, it's time for... what does it say here? Eye candy? Uh, okay, yeah, it's Justin, so we're doing Justin. If this video ends up being not as long as the other ones, well, I'm pretty sure you know it's because Justin was pretty much only active during action, and that's where he pretty much was the entire time for his character. He didn't exist in World Tour, basically. Island, he was just there, and that was it. Though I do like how, in the Island special, he was giving us a quote-unquote sneak peek on who he really is. Like, he knows what he's doing and everything like that. It's just unfortunate he got taken out early within Island. But, action, that's where he really gets to shine. Now, what's there to talk about, Justin? Well, let's discuss whether he's even worthy enough to being called a villain for Season 2, because action is a weird spot when it comes to villains and antagonists. It's slightly divided of you can calling it being Justin's the main one, Courtney's the main one when she comes into the story, or even both, actually, and both can work. But, does Justin even deserve the title of such a character role? Well, let's find out. What does Justin do throughout action that makes him a worthy foe towards everyone around him? You know, like how Heather was within Island, or even Alejandro within World Tour. What does Justin do? Well, for starts, his main and only plan and gimmick was that he had of him being hot, and that's pretty much it. That's majority of where his threat level comes from. He took off his shirt, and most of the girls, and sometimes guys, were distracted by him, giving him some sort of manipulation he had. And he was pretty smart. He did say, like, alright, it's time for me to actually start putting my plans into action and everything. He actually started speaking to people. That's a start. He actually started, confronting people, telling them, forming alliances, making up plans and everything. That's basically what he did, like to Beth and Lindsay and some other people. But that kind of faded away here and there when Courtney came back into the story and pretty much stole the spotlight of the one to cause trouble for everyone around them. Then Justin, for a quick second, pretty much became a rival to Duncan for a pretty petty reason, honestly. He loses, and then he gets booted off. And that's it. Like, even with his major screen time, he kind of slips in and out of being the villain. And then other times, he takes a back seat. After a number of episodes of that pattern, he just leaves. That's really it. So, is he worthy of being the season villain? Not really, honestly. He's earned the role of a fierce competitor, just like how Joe was within Revenge of the Island. Most people can agree that Scott was pretty much the overall villain of that season, and Joe is just the aggressive and strong competitor. Sometimes they can be a main threat of an episode or two. That's pretty much it. Justin wasn't to the level of Joe, but, he's in the same ballpark. And that pretty much works. And another way of putting this is that the villain role switches within action. It switches between being Justin and Courtney, then back to Justin, then back to Courtney. It goes back and forth between these two. That works as well. That's really it. Like, is he a good villain? He's okay. I mean, there's nothing to really complain about. I mean, he can honestly be better for what he did. As I said, it's mostly from the fact that he keeps slipping in and out of the story of being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna, dominate over everyone. And then, like, the next second he's trying to, do something stupid of like, oh yeah, look at my neck. Look at this thing. Yeah. Cool, right? That's cool. But, yeah. Yeah, as I said, this was going to be a lot shorter compared to the other one. Might be the shortest one yet, because, well, again, Justin has, like, pretty much out of all the characters I will probably be talking about ever, he has, like, the shortest time out of everyone. He's only in, like, 35 episodes, which is only, like, I don't know, a little bit less than half of what Heather had. So, yeah. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Have any questions, comments, concerns, or any other discussion topics you guys want me to talk about. I'll try to answer them the best I can. All the links and stuff, you know where that stuff is. You know what they do. Thank you for watching. That's greatly appreciated. Have a great day, have a great night, and everything else you know what to do. Bye.